Hey y'all, it's Sugar here, back with another cook with me. Today we are making seafood Alfredo with turkey smoked sausage. I'm super excited about this one because I have been at work all weekend and it is time to relax and cook an amazing meal for my family. It's something I'm always excited to do. So here we go. But before I show anybody what I have, I need you guys right now to stop and go ahead and give a little clicky clicky to the subscribe button, and then I'll show you what you guys. I'm just gonna wait till y'all click. You clicked? Alright. We're about to get started right now. So, what I have for you guys, I got turkey smoked sausage because my mother-in-law does not eat pork. I could have went with beef, but turkey smoked sausage is just a little bit healthier for everybody. I got some shrimp. This is medium shrimp. It's not seasoned right now. I've already taken the tails off. I've got some salmon fillets here. I'm excited about those. For my Alfredo sauce, I'm going to be using cream cheese. I have a shallot. I got about 4 Roma tomatoes, half a cup of mozzarella, Parmesan cheese. I don't know how much I'm going to use. I usually eyeball that. I'm going to use this whole pint of heavy whipping cream, little spinach, fettuccine noodles for those noodle eaters. And then for me, because I'm trying to get my low carb thing back going on, I've got myself some pasta zero spaghetti shaped, shiitake noodles. So I'm going to use those to cook with. It's 5 grams of carbs and 3 grams of net carbs per serving. There's 2 servings in this, so for my keto people, this is going to be a really good low carb meal. And then these are the seasonings I'll be using: Old Bay, Cajun, paprika, crushed red peppers, some seasoning salt, pepper, minced garlic, and there's some garlic powder in the back. So if you guys are ready, if you guys have all your ingredients, let's cook. So, since most of my protein is cooked, the shrimp is cooked, the smoked sausage is cooked, the salmon is not cooked, but it only takes about 6 to 7 minutes to make a salmon. I'm gonna start with my sauce, and then once my sauce is doing its own thing and can sustain itself, then I'm gonna go to the meat or the protein, and then I'll put it all together. I'm not gonna put the noodles with the sauce only because I have my own personal noodles. But we'll put it together. It's gonna look super amazing. It's gonna smell good in here. I wish there was smell-o-vision on this camera because y'all need to smell this. But we'll get started. I am also not gonna tell you guys the recipe for my Alfredo sauce because, to be honest, my Alfredo sauce is good enough to be bottled and sold. So I'm just gonna tell you what I put in it, and then y'all do y'all own modifications, inspirations, whatever. Be looking out for something great, but I can't tell y'all this recipe. You hear me? Alright. Alright, so I got my pot here. We're gonna put this on. What? I got this. We're gonna put this on medium heat because it's a sauce. We don't want the sauce to burn. So I'm gonna start with some butter. I got about this much butter. I don't know how much that is. And also, back to my disclaimer. I'm always gonna have this disclaimer. I'm not a professional chef. I just cook really, really, really good food. So, do not critique me. And you guys say how much of something I do, or if I cut something right, or, you know, I don't care. I do not care. I'm just trying to enjoy myself. I'm just trying to cook great meals for my family. That's it. So I got some butter. I'm gonna let the butter go. Once that butter goes, I'm gonna add about 3 tablespoons of minced garlic, and I have a whole shallot that I cut up. I'm gonna add that shallot in there as well, so hold tight. I got my shallots in here and my garlic. I probably put about 2 tablespoons of garlic in here. My favorite combination of smells is shallot and garlic. So there's a lot of garlic going in here. I'm going to wait until the shallots get a little bit brown. And then once that happens, I'm going to add my sauce. To be honest, there might be about a little too much garlic in here. But we'll be okay. We will be alright. Alright, so now that my shallots have browned a little bit, I'm adding the whole entire pint of heavy whipping cream. That shouldn't be happening. So we're gonna wait till this gets hot. I turned it down just a little bit because the pot that I have is not a non-stick pot, and what I don't want is to have burnt sauce. So I turned it down just a smidge. So we're gonna wait till it bubbles, and once it bubbles, I'll add the cream cheese. And then after the cream cheese, we're gonna add the Parmesan cheese, the mozzarella cheese. We're gonna taste it, make sure it tastes okay. And if it doesn't taste okay, we're gonna season it a little bit, okay? I'm ready to dance, like pelvis. I can dance to your pelvis. You're not that much taller than me. I just need you to acknowledge. So what we're gonna do while we're waiting on this sauce to start to bubble, I'm actually going to go ahead and put the shrimp in and put the sausage in, because that stuff is gonna actually go into this pot right here with the sauce. And then once I've made that, I'll make the salmon, but we'll do 2 things at one time. Still need some butter for this one. Medium heat. A little bit of butter. This is my jam. My sauce is getting hot. It hasn't bubbled just yet, but since it's hot, I'm gonna go ahead and put the cream cheese in so that can melt. I make you laugh so much. So I put the sausage in first because, as we know, shrimp does not take very long to cook. This is already cooked as well, but I need a little burnt marks on my sausage. I'm not sure about y'all, but that's how I like my smoked sausage. Well, a little brown marks on. So that's in there. Once it gets just a smidge brown, I'm gonna add my smoked sausage. And I put all the seasonings that I showed y'all on this shrimp and the sausage. It looks amazing. Let's zoom in. Yes. All right, and let's check on our sauce. Oh, we got bubbles here. So it's starting to bubble, which means that it's starting to thicken. Because if you don't know, heavy whipped cream will thicken under a good amount of heat. I want the cream cheese to not be like chunky, so I'm getting that to melt right there. But I'm still gonna add right now, I'm gonna just go ahead and add the mozzarella cheese. Keep your heat, well, this heat, because of this pan, is on like low. Actually, it's on low because I don't want to burn this sauce. because it's looking amazing right now. Alright, I'm gonna add the mozzarella to this. Bam, mozzarella in this. What's going on with this? And what you don't want to do is let your shrimp get puny. So this actually is cooked to me, because if I cook it any longer, my shrimp will get puny, and I don't want no puny shrimp. So I'm gonna turn this off and wait and finish up with the sauce. Set that to the side. We done with that. So I'm adding mozzarella to this, and I'm gonna add the Parmesan to this. I'm eyeballing this, but it might be a whole cup of Parmesan going into this. Now let's give it a good start. It look good, don't it, y'all? And once all the cheese melts, I'm going to give it a taste to see how much of what I need to put in it. So I might need a little pepper. I'm sure I'll need some pepper. Some seasoning salt. And then I'll add the spinach and tomatoes and the meat. Stay tuned, y'all. This look good, don't it? Say it look good. Say it look good. Just season my sauce with seasoning salt, Cajun seasoning, garlic. Nope, no garlic is in here. I'm sorry. Black pepper. And that's it. So, season my sauce once again with seasoning salt. I put Cajun seasoning in here, black pepper, and that's it. So I'm gonna add the spinach and the tomatoes right now. This sauce, you gotta, especially with the pot I'm using, you gotta keep on stirring. I'm gonna put the meat in here right now. I'm gonna put some more spinach. More spinach. This sauce is gonna be so good. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Added the tomatoes, and really this is done, so I'm just gonna put it to the back, let it simmer, and then cook my salmon. And I already got my water boiling for my fettuccine. I probably should have did that like first, but I didn't, so it's okay. Things happen. But this looks so good, y'all. And I don't want it to burn. And it tastes good too. Y'all ain't tasted this yet, but we gonna taste it a little later, and it's gonna be amazing. Salmon is on the skillet. I season this with Old Bay, garlic, red pepper flakes, and black pepper. I'm gonna season on both sides, so I just got it done on one side. Salmon, of course, is a very quick fish to make, so I'm only gonna cook this on about 4 minutes on each side. Our last order of business are these shiitake noodles. I've never made these before. The instructions say that they're already ready once I drain them and rinse them and drain them, then they're ready to cook. But I can saute them for 2 minutes, so I'm gonna saute them in some butter and just some of the leftover like seasonings that we left from the salmon. Yeah, let's see how this tastes, because I tasted it. These are the noodles. I tasted it and they taste okay. They don't really have a taste. So hopefully this gives them a little flavor. Let's see. I gave these shiitake noodles a little taste, and they kind of taste, even with the butter and the seasonings from the salmon, they taste a little bland. So I put a little seasoning salt and pepper on them, and I'm about to add into this pot the sauce from the Alfredo noodles. Kind of let it sit just a little bit. They just don't have a taste, and that's just yeah. So I put the sauce in there, and even if the noodles aren't good, my sauce is delicious. And at the end of the day, sometimes you gotta focus more on your diet than actually your palate. So I'm still gonna take pictures of my husband's plate because he has regular Alfredo, and this is mine. Is it good, babe? Thank you.